welcome to STONK Insights, your one-stop spot for stock, crypto, analysis, and discovery. This is all from a retail investor's perspective. So I am not a financial advisor, so don't take anything that I say and go do anything crazy with it. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. Before we get started, this is the Stock Insights YouTube channel. I want to thank all 20 subscribers that subscribe to the channel. Thank you for subscribing, viewing my content. Hopefully you like what's coming to the future. For anybody that's just passing by, please just consider subscribing for future content, stock discovery, stock and crypto discovery. I haven't made any crypto videos yet, but that's coming up. So yeah, you see we got the Stock Insights banner up here. I guess it's gonna be a little logo, and we have the little picture right here. Trying to make it nice for the first 20 subscribers. Thank you guys again. So today we're going to be talking about company Thunder Bridge Acquisitions. Okay, before we get into them, we got to understand what is a SPAC, because Thunder Bridge Acquisitions is a SPAC. So what is a SPAC? Well, a SPAC is a special purpose acquisition company that is essentially a shell company that's set up by investors with the sole purpose of raising money through an IPO to eventually acquire another company. So we see that this is a shell company set up by investors, and they're trying to acquire another company. So what this means is that SPAC, they have no purpose except to purchase another company. So they don't have any commercial operations, they have no products, and they have nothing to sell. And they're usually set up by a team of institutional investors, so the big money giants. Okay, so that's what Thunder Bridge is. They're a special purpose acquisition company. Okay, so there's not much more to say about them, because what they're there to purchase another company. So the story is going to be in what company they're trying to purchase, and that's what this video is all about. Thunder Bridge Acquisitions is purchasing a company, or trying to merge with a company that can give you exposure to the semiconductor field. And we all know right now with the top semiconductor stocks, they're very expensive, and with the semiconductor shortage, they're just getting more and more expensive. Okay, you can see here Thunder Bridge Acquisitions. I don't know what time frame this is, but they're at the SPAC, kind of floating around where they usually float up when they come out before they merge, which is a $10 range. So it's $10.23 right now. So the company that Thunder Bridge Acquisitions is merging with is the semiconductor company called Indie Semiconductor. So this article right here just goes into 12 things we need to know about both companies. Okay. First and foremost, between the two companies, Thunder Bridge and Indie, when they merge, they're going to take on the name of Indie Semiconductor. That's how it usually happens. The SPAC is just there to merge with the real company, so they usually take on the name of the real company. So the second little fun fact is just giving you the ticker symbol change. So if you purchase Thunder Bridge right now, you get the ticker symbol THBR. When it merges, it's going to change to INDI for Indie Semiconductor. The management team obviously is going to be taken over by Indie Semiconductor once the merger is completed. Once the merger is completed, the value should be about $1.4 billion. They both companies, Indie Semiconductor and Thunderbridge, have unanimous consent to do this merger, which is a good thing. They're both into it, which is a good thing for us. So, SPACs, they're a blank check company. I should have said that, when I was going through the description of a SPAC. So when they first come out, you have no clue of who they're trying to merge with. And even though we know that Thunderbridge is wanting to merge with Indie Semiconductor, unfortunately, anything can happen between now and that actual merger when it takes place. I think I skipped a fact, or a fun fact, of when the merger is supposed to be completed. Did I skip that? Well, it's supposed to be completed in the first quarter. Oh, there it is. The deal is set to close during the first quarter of 2021. Just forgot that. I didn't go down far enough. And we're in the first quarter of 2021. So that's a good thing. If you're looking to get semiconductor exposure, this is a company that can do that for you if the merger goes through, which is the inherent risk of these SPACs. So this just gives you a look at Indie Semiconductor. I like this video. It really bends the mind and shows you what they're looking at. If they can pull this off, in my eyes, the sky's the limit. This kind of shows some type of 360-degree sensor that they call the uncrashable vehicles. I mean, that's a lofty title, the uncrashable vehicles. That's cool if they can pull this off. If you look more into this video, this is pretty cool. This is I guess from the sensor's perspective. You can see signs, other cars, people. If this is the future, this is exciting. Like it's still ungrasped. I can't even grasp it. Look on the highway. That looks pretty cool. Accelerating electrification. So supposedly, well, they're into the field too. They're not all just into the semiconductor. They're also in the software field and also electrifying EV vehicles. Did I click on that? I did. I got too many things running. So this, look at the chip, mixed signal. So it really is a flip now. So this is Indie's highly integrated semiconductor and software solutions underpin new automotive applications. So driverless vehicles, connectivity, a more immersive user experience, so that's what I'm guessing it is, and faster electrification of vehicles. So this is exciting to me from an investor's perspective. This is buzzwords you like to hear. It almost sounds too good to be true. I'm just being real. We got to look at that from that perspective as well. But even if they can't deliver to this full extent, with the semiconductor shortage, I can't see how they can lose. Well, of course, there's always ways, but yeah, I don't see them losing. All right, so now we're looking at the chart, and it hasn't been good for the market, in the whole, and especially for this still speculative play. It's really been beaten down. This is the one-day look. They lost 27. Thunderbridge lost 27 cents, or or 2.58%. For the week, down 83 cents or 7.5%. For the month, we're down $2.51 or 19.76%. So the whole market has been down though, so it's not just this company. They haven't had any news out to have them go down. In fact, all the news is going into the direction that the merger is on track, and that's a good thing. So we're gonna go to the gurus, those on stock twits. We're gonna call them the gurus for tonight. Let's see what we got going on. THBR, there's people brushing. I guess you're saying that people wash their mouth. A lot of pumpers out here, and let's just do two disclosures. One, I am long THBR. I bought in at a higher price than what it is right now. Let's just say that. But I am a believer in the long term that this can be a very, very profitable, a very, very important play in the semiconductor world. So yeah, look at here. So ready for tomorrow, bullish. He has all these ticker symbols up here. THBR is one of them. Thunderbridge, and this South Park guy beat up. Yeah, the whole market's been beat up. So yeah, there's been a lot of dips. And I guess if you have cash on the side, which you should be, if you're investing, you're buying these dips. It's unreal. Yes, it is. And I know, there's a lot of longs out there that's probably in my position that's, bought in for more than what the price is right now. I'm kind of happy that it is down right now, because it's floating around where Thunderbridge kind of IPO'd at. They usually come in at around $10, so it's not under the $10 range. So still has time to grow. So the short term, a lot of people look, Thunderbridge, they're calling them bag holders. This is so early, with this company. How can it be like this? This is short term thinking right here. How you can't be a bag holder before the merger even goes through. That doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, in my opinion, there's just gains to come. So, as I always do, I don't always just look on the bull side. I look at both the bull and the bear side. That's only fair. And it just shows that I'm not trying to pump any of these stocks that I talk about. So this is just an article that talks, about both Thunderbridge and about Indie Semiconductor. So ADK, this is I guess the LLC that Indie Semiconductor used to go by. Okay. So this is just talking about during the presentation when they were talking about the merger that ADK, who is Indie Semiconductor, were not boasting. There's no way they could boast about this. They were talking about losing. They're operating at a loss, 17 million. And this is in 2019. And this just goes into saying that they're not expecting to be profitable until 2023. But in 2023, the annual sales are to top 200 million, which is a nice pop. What does this mean? This means that this is a long-term play. This isn't something that's just happening right now. This isn't unfolding in front of your eyes in the next month or 6 months. Well, according to this article, anything can happen, but this makes more sense to me than thinking that even before the merger, that we're supposed to see something grand happen. We see what happened with ticker symbol CCIV and Lucid Motors. You know, after that merger was announced and it was completed, we didn't see a pop to Tesla numbers. You know, we seen that pull back. You know, buy the, what is it? Buy the news, sell the, you know what I mean. That's what happened, and who knows? You know, Lucid Motors may be, may prove to be, better than Tesla. But right now, with all the speculation in the market, there's a lot of pullback happening, a lot of red that's going on. Yeah, that's just my 2 cents. What say you? What say you about Thunder Bridge and their acquisition or merger with Indie Semiconductor? Do you see this as being a big time play on the semiconductor field, as I do? This is, in my opinion, coming in ground level on the semiconductor, on the semiconductor play. This is a pure semiconductor play that branches out into automotives and EV fields, which just gives you more exposure to more revenues of income for profit for Indie Semiconductor. So yeah, leave your comments down below. Again, thank everyone that subscribed. Please subscribe if you watch this video and you want more videos like this. Just subscribe, let me know, and take care. Thanks.